All right, it's your main man, Damon Hall. Guess what? Like and subscribe because we back. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, honey.
How are you, Natalie?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. I was just trying to get through that water spill over there.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, first and foremost, all rides are recorded. You got a 14-minute ride.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So, is that tablet on back there?
Sorry?
Is that tablet on?
Tablet? Oh, yeah.
Is it on?
It is. It has a little play thing. Oh.
Or I
Oh,
don't.
but it's not working.
It's not on.
No.
Okay, I'll have to troubleshoot it after. I was gonna say, feel free to enjoy the tablet because the tablet is free. How's your day going?
Oh, good.
All right, fantastic.
And
Just getting started.
yours?
I'll say fantastic. Again, I want to thank you for riding with Uber.
Of course, there's not a lot of options in Jacksonville, tram-wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I come from Europe, so this is like...
recently from Europe?
Well, I was just back for 6 months, and we got back a week ago, but I grew up there.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been here for 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, driving everywhere is like a whole, even now, whole new thing.
It's an experience.
Yeah,
Do you guys have Uber there?
we do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, it gets used some. I think it's mostly by tourists, and so when they come to Amsterdam, I think sometimes they use to Uber, but if you're from there, you just walk or use the tram. It's so, even like our capital city in Netherlands, Amsterdam,
Uh-huh.
to walk across the entire city is only going to take you maybe 25, 30 minutes.
Oh.
So,
Oh, okay. So in comparison, it's a smaller landmass.
much, much smaller.
Oh man. Yeah, I would like to experience that one day. Maybe one day I'll make a visit.
I recommend it. I love it.
Is life simpler there?
I don't know. It's a city. Like, I'm really a city person. For me, this is not a city. This is more of like not a country town, but it's not a big city, you know?
Jacksonville?
Yeah. Like, landmass wise, it is big.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, in terms, like, there's no life in the streets. You know, like, if you go to New York, Miami, there's life in the streets. There's always something to do.
Uh-huh.
That, for me, is more of a city when you could walk out of your door and do something.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that.
Have you lived in Jacksonville?
No, I'm from Los Angeles, so I know.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to live on Sunset Boulevard, so one street over from Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay, yeah. I have a cousin that grew up in LA, so he was in Palm Valley, I think, or Palm Springs.
Okay.
For some time, and then Morongo Valley,
Okay.
but close by LA, so I went there a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I understand bigger city, well, more culturally populated cities, I would
Yeah,
say.
more open cities. You see different types of people. Here it's very homogenous. A lot of the same type of people. Like, that's why we still have an apartment in Holland. We spend a lot of time back there. Our work is still there.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents retired and came here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we split the time. But yeah, I like to go out and see different types of people, and I like the openness of the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there. Only on TV. So.
Yeah, I think on TV often they show like the coffee shops
Mm-hmm.
and the red light district.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, which are, don't get me wrong, really cool places. The neighborhood of the red light district is called the Valle,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a great neighborhood in Amsterdam.
With the water?
The canals?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but that is a good neighborhood. It's an expensive neighborhood. It's a very safe neighborhood. There just happens to be red light windows there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is nice when you grow up and you see that there's different people in the world living different ways.
Mm-hmm. cultural differences. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see that. I'm hoping we have a little bit of cold weather for the holidays, so it feels a little Christmas.
This is about as cold as it's gonna get.
I think so.
Turn your air conditioning on.
Yeah. I felt like maybe we're gonna get a cold front around Christmas, and I'm thinking like, okay, I really hope this because it feels more Christmas for me when it's cold.
Yeah, are you a big Christmaser?
Yeah, it's very in Europe. I feel like it's really a big thing. We have big Christmas markets.
Yeah, yeah.
And in Holland, we also have Sinterklaas,
Okay.
and we celebrate that the 5th of December.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just, as an adult, I don't have any kids, so I don't, I'll probably be Ubering that day, to be honest.
It's probably a good day to Uber.
Yeah, the best day. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna invite me to, I'm just gonna tell my sister lives here. If you're gonna invite me over, it has to be like before 11 a.m. because I wanna do Uber for sure.
How is driving in Jacksonville?
It's regular. I didn't drive much in Los Angeles because I developed there as a man, so it was like I was more on the buses. Even when I had a car, I didn't drive it for like 3 years.
Maybe, but you can there, and
yeah.
I find that very nice.
Yeah. But I had already figured out the busing systems, and it just worked perfectly. So yeah, when I got a car out, I wasn't excited to drive because then you gotta worry about insurance, gas, When you can just put that $1.50 on there and you get a transfer, you drive all day.
Yeah.
It drops you off right where you gotta be. I had already figured it out by then. But here, yeah, you kind of have to have a car because they don't have a bus systems like that.
No, they really don't have something like this here.
Yeah.
And in such a big city, I think that you have to drive it. It's even more important that you have public transportation because not everyone can afford a car. Not everybody can afford Uber all the time.
The buses here, they're like sporadic. Like they don't go all the places that,
When we first moved here, I told my husband I want to take the bus, see what it is like. Never again. It was like one time, and it is so slow. It is a lot of like drug people on the bus, kind of. I don't know what you call it, like junkie type people.
The quality of the people
Yeah.
are not good. Yeah.
Yeah, and that I think is much different than like when you're in a city where everybody uses public transportation.
Yeah. I mean, the transportation system in Los Angeles is amazing. Like clockwork. It just,
Yeah, they have good. DC is also pretty decent,
yeah.
and New York is very good. It's late often, but yeah, I think it is a bit difficult for these cities in the States that are so spread out because it's really cities designed for cars and not for walking. And in Europe, our cities are obviously very old, so
For
they're
walking,
yeah, walking cities.
yeah.
We all ride bikes in Holland.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And scooters too, I'm sure. Yeah.
A lot of scooters. And now a lot of the fat bikes.
What's that?
It's like those bikes with the fat wheels that are electric. They
Okay.
go so fast.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Like the teenage boys are like terrorizing people on these
Like
bikes.
35 miles per hour.
Yeah, they go really fast. The law in Holland is it shouldn't go harder than 25 kilometers an hour. I think it's maybe around 20 miles or so. But they just fly. They go so fast.
Yeah. I've seen them.
Yeah, they're fun. I'm not going to lie. We have one. I don't go so fast.
Yeah, if I had one, I probably would be riding it every day. I was a bike rider when I was younger.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Then you would probably really love the Netherlands. Yeah, it's nice when you
still ride it in the rain. I'm telling you, I would. It was just me and my bike. Somebody stole my bike though. It was
That's also happening a lot in Holland. We like make jokes about it. Like if you really, when people move there, you're really becoming Dutch when your bike gets stolen.
Yeah. Yep. It's heartbreaking. It broke my heart. I'm telling you.
Especially if it's a really nice bike. A lot of people there, we just get cheap bikes because you know that
It's gonna get stolen.
we have a really good one.
No, it had pegs and all kinds. It was a really nice bike. Yeah. Did you ever watch Jersey Shore, or that wasn't a thing?
It was a little bit, but we had the MTV in Europe played a show called Geordie Shore, and this was going over people in the UK, and it was very similar, but it was a bit more sexual than the American one. The American one was more drama between the people, and the European version was more like party and young people being young people.
Yeah, no, I was saying because like they had a season that was in Europe.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
Yeah, I assumed it crossed over because they did a lot of walking and stuff in that season too. So that's kind of like as far as my memory goes.
Yeah, Europe is nice. It's small. You can travel around.
Is it close to Greece in comparison, or is that the same?
The Greece is in the south of Europe, but from the Netherlands is probably like a 1.5 2 hour flying.
Oh.
But the flights within Europe are really cheap. Like within the States, if I want to fly from here to DC, I'm probably gonna pay like at least $100 round trip minimum. But in Europe, I could fly. There's a lot of really low fare airlines. So you could fly to Greece for maybe like €20 each way, which is about like $23 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the travel is really cheap, and what I think gets a lot of tourists when they come is they want to take the train instead of an airplane because they assume the train is going to be cheaper, but the train is almost always more expensive.
Oh.
Like it's nice to take the train, I think, especially if you're not used to it or something, to take a nice train trip maybe from Amsterdam to Paris or something. That's 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, airlines are almost always cheaper in Europe to fly.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, maybe one day you make it out. It's such a beautiful place.
Absolutely. I mean, it's on my list of things to do before I retire. But that missed a long time, you know.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
So does your sister that lives here, does she have kids? Are you an uncle?
Oh no, we have puppies. We have
much more chill.
Yeah, we have puppies. We have little wild Tasmanians. No kids. We don't subscribe. Yeah, I think she has a puppy. She has 2 of them, and I have 1. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, they're cousins.
Oh, that's really cool. The same family for real, the dogs.
Oh no, no.
I thought you got from like the same litter.
Oh no. But you would think so because they run together. But she has like a little teddy bear type dog, and I have a miniature pinscher mixed with a Jack Russell Terrier. So they're
I bet he's a little feisty.
running around. Yep. Well, are you on the left or right side, or?
Kind of on the right. It's a little weird. When you go take this left, it's almost like directly in front.
Okay. It's on Claus?
Yes.
Okay. Well, again, Miss Natalie, I want to thank you for riding with Uber.
Thank you.
And happy holidays.
You too. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's open.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, on the gang. Really do appreciate y'all. Again, I want to say this video is not sponsored by Powerade. This video is not sponsored by Powerade. But it could be on the gang.